All right, y'all. So we are back now for the second section of the video. We're going to be talking about the Preds, and we're going to be talking about the NBA playoffs. But first, we're going to be talking about our hometown team, the Nashville Predators, who are playing today at 4 p.m. in downtown. If you can get a ticket, please get you one. I can't afford those tickets. I'm going to be watching the game.
Especially for the playoffs.
Right. I'm going to be watching it at Las Palmas, probably down the streets. So holla at your boy. But yeah, so... Do you guys just any starting comments about the Preds? I mean, they've just been dominating in the second half of the regular season and, of course, the playoffs. We were rooting for them.
So let me open the floor by saying this about hockey in general.
Okay.
I'm not the biggest hockey guy.
Okay.
But I love sports, obviously. Mm-hmm. But this year, or like the last 2 years or so, whenever they started putting hockey on ESPN Plus,
yes,
I've watched more and more, and kind of contrasting to the NBA, I cannot stand the NBA regular season.
It's tough to watch sometimes. A
team will go up by 25. I'm not trying to go on a tangent on this. Let me just bear with me here, guys. But a team will go up by 25 in the first. The Hornets will go down by 25 in the first half to the Kings, and then that's it.
Yep.
Miles Bridges isn't playing the rest of that game. But in hockey, the game is never over. It is truly never over. And I've watched more hockey this year than I have my entire life.
I would say the same thing.
So I'm not. So full transparency to all my real hockey heads out there. I'm not. I'm a casual fan, but like I've been keeping up with it the last month or so. Now, I have been watching the playoffs though. So, as far as the Preds go, I noticed what was that streak they went on like in that second.
So they won So they had a 20-point streak. They went on streaks of. Like sometimes like 6 or 7 games where they would be winning. It would be away and home.
Exactly.
And they didn't care who they were playing. And then they would lose one, and then they would win like 5 or 6 again, and they would lose one. So but they went on a 20-point streak. It was pretty unbelievable.
So I was noticing that too. I was like, oh dang! I was like, we're decent again because I think last year did they make the playoffs?
I'm not even sure. I can't even remember.
I do not believe they made the playoffs last year. Could be wrong again. Sorry, hockey guys. Any Canadian listeners out there, I'm sorry. But
the Canucks.
I know it. Yeah, exactly. So as far as the Preds this year, they were the 6th seed, correct?
I'm not sure about the seed. I know that they were. I think they were the number 1 wild card seed.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure it's a 3 versus a 6, if I'm not mistaken, and they should be up. Low key right now.
Yeah, that 12-second, that first game where they lost that 12 seconds.
So I was watching that one. I was like, you know what? They were up. I was like, they look better. They're getting more shots on goal. And I think a reason why I can relate to hockey more, side tangent here, is because I watch soccer like every day, and it does remind me a bit of soccer as far as like shots on goal. Like you can see like the momentum of the game. You know what I'm saying? And the Preds were smacking the shots on goal. And I will say this, though. Them losing game 1 and then turn around and winning, the second one on the road.
That was huge.
That
was so big.
But then they lost game 3 at home, though. I don't understand how that happened. I don't know the ins and outs, the how the sausage was made in that game, what made them lose the game. But that's unfortunate because I feel like the Preds... Nashville, and this kind of relates to Nashville, I think, as a whole. Nashville gets behind their teams. They're into whatever team is here in Nashville. There's something about certain cities across the United States, like even with the soccer team, how people rallied around the soccer team.
And the Cats are back too. Nashville, the Cats.
And the Nashville Cats are back.
That's wild.
That is wild. Where do they play at?
So they played at Municipal. They play at Municipal Auditorium, which if you can look up photos of what it looks like inside when they renovate it for just the football field, it is unreal.
That's crazy.
Yeah, fortunately, I actually went to the game yesterday. I got a photo before everybody else got in. It looks very awesome. So if you do get a chance to see the Cats, their next game is going to be in early May. So that'll be their next home game.
That's interesting.
So definitely check that out. NSC, while he is on the topic, I believe their next home game is May 4th. So it'll be Star Wars night. May the 4th be with you. So I'm going to try to go to that game. I think first certain amount of fans that get in, you get a free lightsaber. So that'll be cool. You may have to carry it the whole rest of the game, but
yeah, exactly.
It's a souvenir. It's an NSC
a lot of those first X amount of fans to get there.
Mhm.
A lot of it's junk, but hey, sometimes every once in a while it'll be like a hat. You're like, oh.
The Sounds. If you ever go to the Sounds, sometimes they'll have a hat giveaway. It's one of the coolest Sounds hats. This retro symbol and everything. I got it, I think, for free. Whenever
sidebar
you get it,
the sidebar. Sounds logo and like
it's
merch
cool.
and even their vintage stuff. I think that's, as far as minor league teams go, awesome. But anyway,
even the name itself, the Nashville Sounds.
It's awesome.
Sounds cool.
And the little music note.
Yep.
So you tell me, man. I can't talk that much about Preds stuff, but like I've been keeping up with it. I hope they freaking win. I think they should win this series, but like, I mean, how are you feeling about it?
Today, I feel really confident about this game.
It's 2-1, by the way. Just to,
yeah. So Friday, a lot of people in Nashville, they said that they felt very weird about the game. They said that, of course, Nashville was rocking. We were happy to have them back, but people were just getting off work. They're getting stuck in traffic. They're trying to get to the game. They were kind of cranky. So, you come in and you're already, you're not feeling yourself in a way.
Yeah.
Maybe that's how the Preds felt. Who knows? I don't really know, but some people said that the energy was off. So today, though, it's Sunday. People got the whole day to enjoy themselves.
Yeah.
They're probably on Broadway right now, having maybe just one drink. Just
absolutely.
One. They don't drink more than one drink on Broadway.
Of course,
but of course, they're rolling into the game right after that. And so I'm very excited to see this. I really do think they're going to rebound and get this game.
I think they should win tonight.
And they were saying earlier, I was hearing some people on the radio talk that this may go to Game 7. It feels like that type of a back and forth type thing, and I hope it does. And so
if they win tonight, it's 2-2, and then they alternate home and away.
So they'll be flipping back and forth
think
like
about
the
that.
NBA.
I mean, say they win tonight, go back and forth. The home team wins until Game 7, and then it's Game 7 in Vancouver. They already beat them there.
Yep.
Hey, they can just win three in a row.
Right. Or they could just end it. Hey, we can just, just try to win the rest of these games. I mean, going back to what we were saying earlier, just the NHL playoffs in general have been unbelievable. If you have not been watching hockey, that's okay. I did not play hockey growing up, but becoming a Preds fan has made me appreciate hockey so much more. These boys be out there fighting.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong. These boys and girls be out here fighting. I've been seeing some of the women's hockey. Don't let me forget y'all ladies out there.
Do they have a WNHL? If not, they
right. I'm not sure
happening.
With that, man. But I've met some of my students, some of the ladies that do play hockey. Man, they are serious. So I will say, I'm keeping tabs on the Maple Leafs and the Bruins series. Vegas night or the Golden Knights and the Stars have been a really good series. Some of these games, it's hard for me to stay up because 9:30 start time
on a freaking work night.
Yeah, on a work night. We got responsibilities the next day. So
one little just nugget about just playoff hockey specifically is, man, dude, it's intense, and those crowds, man. I feel like I don't know why. Even in like Carolina, places that are like hot and warm, like here. They have huge crowds for these hockey games. And then you go up north too, and then freaking Winnipeg.
Yep.
That is their NFL.
Yeah. That series too is unbelievable. The Avalanche and the Jets. So many goals scored.
They're playing right now. I guarantee you. I don't know. It's probably the second period. There's probably already 4 goals.
It's probably.
I did notice that game one. It was game one where it was like 6 goals immediately. It was like that.
You couldn't even get a breath in before they scored again. Like you couldn't even get up to go get a drink and then come back and they would already get scored somehow. So. We just wanted to give a little bit of a shout out to hockey because the Preds, they do play today. So if you do get the chance to watch them at 4 o'clock. It's the playoffs. You got to support our teams. Well, we're going to talk about the NBA playoffs too. That'll be our last thing that we talk about.
One last thing.
Oh, you got one more thing. Go ahead.
One final thing.
I got you.
Who do you have winning? Who's your NHL favorite to win?
Favorite to win?
Who do you think's going to win?
I got the Hurricanes.
I got
Carolina Hurricanes.
Looks good.
I got the Hurricanes. I think that they're the outright favorite to win or something.
They are.
But man, from what I've been seeing, I mean, they've been pretty good. And of course, with that series too, with the Jets and the Avalanche, it's tough to beat a team that's scoring that much.
Yeah.
Because I mean, it's like what you're saying with soccer and hockey. Every goal is so important. That's why it feels so special every time you score a goal. We're cheated with basketball and with football because you score so much.
Yeah, that is true.
But these ones, you get that one goal, that might be it.
It could be if you play good enough defense. It could be. For the record. I have the Florida Panthers winning it all. I have a future on them. parlayed with the NBA champion, who I'll tell you in the next segment.
Okay,
So.
gotcha. Yeah, so
Florida Panthers.
Yeah, so we got Florida Panthers, Carolina Hurricanes. Those are going to be our favorites to win an NHL. Once we go over to the NBA playoffs,